What's up, everyone? Welcome back to FAMcast. We're here with episode 30 today. I'm
Hello.
Trevor, and I'm here with Zach, Wynn, and Trey today.
Hello.
Howdy.
We had some pretty exciting news today. We had a,
Yes,
a
we did.
surprise Nintendo Direct.
Thanks, GameStop.
Something that, yeah, right. Something that was kind of rumored for a while there. Everyone kind of thought it was going to happen. We had some cryptic tweets from Nintendo yesterday, meaning Wednesday. So everyone kind of saw it coming, but it was nice to kind of wake up to a slew of new Switch information today, and all early Switch information too. It's not like the announcements we had today are really far out. They're all like first half of the year.
I think it's May for
Yeah.
some of them.
Yeah. So I mean, most of these are just as early as a couple weeks away. So pretty exciting stuff. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but there are definitely a few things that I was surprised to see.
Definitely.
Dude, I'm super excited. Basically, they announced a bunch of great stuff. First of all, the World Ends With You,
Yes, that's my
which
major.
dude. I used to play the crap out of that game on DS. I don't think I ever beat it though, and so that's a great excuse for me to buy that.
Yeah, 'cause
Dark Souls remastered. Go ahead, sorry, I apologize.
No, you're fine. I was just gonna go one at a time here. Because with the World Ends With You, because that's one that I always wanted to get into. Because like you said, you really enjoyed it. I'd always heard great things from people that had played it. It definitely had that Kingdom Hearts kind of feel to it.
When it implements, like, it did something that a lot of DS games didn't, where it implemented the draw pad, or the stylus pad, whatever you call it, on the
Sure.
bottom screen, where, like, in order to use certain abilities, you had to draw a symbol to use that ability or that magic.
That's
And it's
pretty
one of
cool.
the few games that I felt actually utilized that space.
Yeah.
As opposed to just made it a menu.
Right.
Right.
But yeah, sorry. Yeah, dude, and it does totally have a Kingdom Hearts vibe to it.
Yeah, it's Square. And I'm pretty sure it's Nomura that did all the art, so
Oh, cool.
Oh, well, there you go.
yeah. Or
The
character
the only
designs.
thing that worries me about it though, because I understand that it's probably just going to be like a DS port. I'm sure they'll update it a little bit. But as far as pricing goes, because when it came out it was like $30. But from what I've seen, if you go on GameStop's listing of it right now, they have it listed at $60. And I'm really
Worth.
hoping that that's just like a placeholder.
Yeah, I really hope so.
I mean,
Because
with a
60
game
is
that's
ridiculous.
what, it's probably at least 10 years old at this point.
Now they did call it. Did they call it like a
Final Mix.
final mix?
Or Final Remix, I think is what it's called.
So did they add anything to it?
I think
That's
so.
what I'm trying to find it right now.
The game will let you choose either touchscreen or traditional controls and will include a sizable new scenario.
Okay. Still not worth $60 in my opinion.
Right,
But
I mean-
that's just my opinion.
It's a good game. But
Oh yeah, but in comparison, the mobile version, like the iOS version, is like $18 right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like,
Whatever.
no, I don't know. I'm sure it's an awesome game,
But
but
it's not
I feel like
HD craziness in your hand. Awesomeness for the Switch.
right,
The Switch needs more games, but whatever.
yeah,
I am excited for this. Not only for the reasons we've already stated, but I'm excited because when I grew up, the Super Nintendo was the console that had all the great RPGs.
Mm-hmm.
sure,
And like I get that feeling like that maybe we're heading back there. We've had the Disgaea game that they
Yep.
released. They had what is that game that they announced that they did a beta of, but it was another kind of
Octopath.
Octopath. Looks amazing.
Gorgeous.
Dude, it's got the ability, and then when you throw a virtual console on there, which will hopefully be sometime soon, God forbid.
We'll see about
I don't
that.
know. Yeah, it'll probably never happen. I don't know why, because they would just make hand over fist cash, but
Right.
whatever.
Right. I
Um,
understand they're deciding
You've
to
got. I mean, what console couldn't you put on there? Like, you could probably put GameCube on there if you wanted to.
I think it's what
can't
everyone wants.
imagine. Yeah, exactly. I can't imagine the hardware for GameCube being so complex that they couldn't put it on the Switch. Point being, though, is you have all those generations of really great games. I think the Switch, man, I said it before, I said it again, I think it has a chance to be one of the best consoles ever made.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's already one of the best selling of like all time.
Yeah. It's won several awards this past year. Like, who was it? Forbes made it like their tech award of the year
Right.
kind of thing or something like
wow.
that. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. What else did they announce?
It outsold the Wii U. It outsold the entire Wii U's lifetime sales in just 10 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not surprising.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. My grandmother's gingerbread men could outsail the entire sales of the Wii U. Jesus. Sorry. My grandma makes really good gingerbread men.
Nice.
Back to the point though. Yeah, I'm so excited by all the RPGs in the Square games specifically that we're seeing
For
on
sure.
the Switch.
For sure.
And the first year's pretty powerful. And it seems like they're getting some of that third-party support, so I don't think the Switch is going anywhere. I only see it ramping
don't
up.
think so either.
It's going on the up and up, man. It's looking good for the Switch right now.
They also announced Donkey Kong Frozen something.
Tropical
something
Freeze.
Frozen?
Yep.
Tropical Freeze. That was a Wii U game, right?
Yep.
Correct.
I've heard it was a good Wii U game. I've not played it, but I've heard it was good.
Yeah, I've seen it, like the speedruns on SGDQ and stuff like that, and AGDQ.
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty fun. It seems pretty fun. I haven't got to play them, but it looks like a cool game.
Yeah.
Oops.
So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I mean it'll be fun. I mean it's classic like Donkey Kong Country style.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to beat that. And then they threw in the funky mode, which is their version of easy mode, to where basically like you can't die from like spikes and you like fly in the air pretty much.
It's
I'm not
Kong.
a fan. I'm not a fan of all these easy modes in games,
right?
but that's just me.
I mean I get it, but like I think it's more so like hey, if you're sitting and playing with a Locke, like Locke can probably play along without having to like.
When I had a kid, I had 3 games: Mario, Zelda, and Contra. Okay, that's
Hey.
like that. That's my pedigree.
Hell yeah.
Hey man, I'm just saying that
No, I respect it. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. I mean, we definitely we definitely had a few more challenges growing up than today's kids do, gaming wise.
It's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah. But yeah, that's May 4th, so I mean that's only a couple weeks away,
Is that only May 4th?
or months away. I mean.
Yeah, I was gonna say weeks. Wait,
Yeah.
what's today? Oh my
Right.
god, I've lost all track of time. Yeah, so that's May 4th. Speaking of May, I believe they announced the Dark Souls remaster for all the next gen
Yeah,
consoles,
dude.
and that's coming to Switch on May 20 something,
25th.
25th. There you
Yep.
go. See, I knew. I'm super excited about that.
Me too, man.
I was just reading an article yesterday that was talking about all these remasters and how the gaming industry has lost its in creativity and all this other stuff. And I was kind of like,
It's not wrong.
they do make a lot of remasters. I'm getting a little tired of this. I'm getting a little tired of all these remasters. And then I woke up this morning to the news of a Dark Souls remaster. It's like, oh yes, a Dark Souls remaster. So
Right.
I'm a hypocrite. But I'm super excited for that. I can't wait to play that on the Switch. A portable
yeah.
Dark Souls game is genius. Plus, I'll play it on the Xbox One also, just for achievements.
Of
Yeah,
course.
I'll probably pick it up because I've played Dark Souls 1 and 2, but I think I maybe got to the first boss on both of them, so I've never played them through. So I don't know. If I was going to, I might as well play the latest version.
Yeah.
You should play through the whole thing, Trevor.
Yeah,
Just-
absolutely.
Just all the pain and torment you should
Right.
experience. it.
Really
make
let
you
my
a-
soul suffer.
It'll make you a better human being, you know?
It really will. Actually, there's no
Definitely.
facts to that whatsoever. But there's something about beating those games that just makes you feel like, I don't know. There's such a sense of accomplishment
Yeah.
when you beat those games, especially when you clear a boss that's been giving you trouble. I don't know. Makes you feel like you're all that is man, basically, or woman. Yeah. So Dark Souls.
And it's
getting
nice to
back
see
around
that
to it.
we're getting that support too. Like
Yes.
I mean, Bethesda definitely latched on to the Switch at 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're the ones that really came out swinging. Like we're pretty much bringing everything. Like we've got Skyrim, Doom, Wolfenstein. Like they pretty much threw all their AAA titles on the Switch, which was great.
Yeah.
Except
So
Fallout.
yeah, right. But I think that's definitely a good sign for the Switch, to see that level of support just within its first year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say I've not tested the battery. Playing like Doom or Skyrim.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how much that might drain the battery because they are more graphically demanding games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm curious about that actually, but yeah, I haven't heard anything negative. I would assume I would have heard something by now
Sure.
if it was really abysmal.
Yeah.
It's an interesting thing about the Switch because it's really like the console's what you make of it. Like for me, I don't really take my Switch on the go. So the
Yeah.
battery life isn't a huge deal for me. I like that I can, if I don't feel like playing like on my big TV, I can just go lay in bed and just still play the same fucking game.
Yeah.
So I can just, you just take it out of the dock and, be
Would you like
killing bosses in Zelda or whatever.
Some Breath of the Wild tonight. I don't know. I haven't gotten to beat that one yet. I
Well,
watched.
and they've got the DLC now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, do have to get through that DLC.
Have you played it at all?
Not the DLC, no. I bought the season pass, but
Yeah.
that was just a matter of opening it up.
I bought the season pass. Like you get the code from Best Buy on the
Yeah.
on the receipt.
Right.
I don't know where that receipt is to
Ooh.
save my life. I have no clue.
I think you can actually
I
see
think
a
you can
record of that.
reprint them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But-
don't even have. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Speaking of DLC, we also got Pokken Tournament DX DLC,
Yeah, dude.
which was pretty
I
cool.
mean, I don't play it, but I know people who do, and I'm sure they're excited about it. I think Zach fell asleep.
Dude, like, who cares? Like, no one
Wow.
plays the game. No one plays the
Wow.
fucking game.
I know people.
Sorry.
That
Wow.
Dude, I mean, maybe like it has a fighting game community.
it does. It has a little
back
bit
to
of
it.
fun.
But like, it just doesn't have any support from any other community. It seems like I don't know. I've never talked to someone and had the conversation. Oh, have you played that new Pokken tournament? Oh, it's great. Da 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 da. Like I've never had that conversation.
Understandable.
I'm not trying to be negative about it. I just like they brought.
I'm
they
not
brought
trying to be
over a
negative,
Wii U
but
game.
who cares?
Yeah, essentially. Well, because it was it was a remaster of the Wii, or not a remaster, but a port of the Wii
Yeah.
version, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like I didn't really feel like there was that big of a draw for that. But at the same time, I do think that Nintendo's just trying to build out their library. I mean, if only they had a Pokemon game that they could have done that with, like Sun and Moon plus Ultra, whatever
Right.
it's called.
Stars, Moon.
Stars
Go
Align.
Beyond plus
right.
Ultra.
Omega 5000. Yeah. That's the game. That's the game. Yeah. But
they're-
they did say that they're gonna have a full release. I've got Jello on my desk. It's bothering me. They did say that they're gonna have a full Pokemon title right on the Switch. Did they
Yes.
not say that? Okay,
Yes.
that is amazing. I have nowhere to put this Jello.
But but in the meantime, you can play as Blastoise and Aegislash in just a couple weeks.
Yeah. I mean, Blastoise is gonna be cool. I'm interested to see how
Yeah.
he's gonna play out.
Yeah.
Edge
Do either of you
Slash,
guys
not
have
so
it?
much. But
Do either of you guys have Pokemon Tournament?
Nope.
I've
Even
got a friend
Tim
of mine.
doesn't have Pokken Tournament.
Yeah, because he was gonna think that some of us would buy it, and then
Yeah, and then no
Let's
one
do it.
did, so Tim didn't buy it either.
sorry, Tim.
That's
So-
hilarious. Sorry, Tim.
Yeah,
He's the one with all the money.
right. We rely on you,
Anyway,
Tim.
Exactly. He's the Scrooge McDuck of the fam. Anyway, yeah, that's exciting. It'll be kind of cool to play as Blastoise.
Yeah.
And what was the other character?
Aegislash.
Aegislash.
Is he the Sword and Shield
Yeah.
from what series
Sun and
is
Moon.
that?
Sun
Is that Sun and Moon?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that actually.
I mean, if anything, even if you're not excited about it, it shows that Nintendo is supporting their games long term now.
Yeah.
Like previously, you never really saw Nintendo release DLC for their games. You know,
Never. This is the first time.
so it's nice to see that Zelda's getting DLC, Mario's getting DLC. Like they're giving their big games extended life.
Yeah.
I think that's a good sign for pretty much everything involving the Switch.
I'm gonna be the old crotchety man and say that I don't like it because like Nintendo's always been the reliable okay, so there are some things I'd like to see from Nintendo, like better online support, like an Xbox Live or PlayStation Network.
Sure.
Because they have kind of a thing going on, but it's not that fantastic.
yeah.
in the virtual console and stuff. But they're always the last ones to implement things like that. And I just worry that if they start relying on DLC, that they're going to start watering down the original content that comes out. Because how many times does that happen now? Where, like, the game we get doesn't really feel like and I'm not saying a Nintendo game, but in games in general. They don't feel like full games.
Sure.
They feel like slapdash together games, and then we get a DLC later on, and it's like, oh, this is finally a playable game.
Marvel's Capcom Infinite. Street Fighter 5.
Oh, Street Fighter 5 hardcore.
Excuse me. Oh god, sorry guys. It's that time of year.
You could, yeah, no, it's understandable. You could even make the argument. Oh god, what was the game I was gonna say? I can't remember what it was. Okay, anyway, it happens to a lot of games. It seems like. I don't know. I worry that is a symptom of the DLC day one update kind of phase, and so I worry that Nintendo falls into that trap.
I don't know. They're like the Boy Scouts of the game community. Like they just, I feel like they're still quality above everything else. Like no matter what, like they always put everything they have into a game.
I would certainly like to believe that, but
Right.
it's still a company.
Sure. No, I get it.
And they're still making money, and there's still greed and human beings involved. You can tell. I have a very high opinion of people. Oh. Anyway,
speaking
I
of
do hope so.
greed and gluttony here, Kirby All Stars or Kirby Star Allies. I apologize.
Yes.
Got a release date, March 16th.
Yeah, I didn't even know like that was a game, like at all.
Yeah, they showed it off at E3. That was one of their like trailers.
What I've not seen the
Wasn't very
Nintendo Direct.
memorable.
I've read articles about it, but I've not seen it. Tell me what this game plays like. Is it like the old school? Go ahead, sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like a side scroller Kirby.
Oh, I like that. I see.
Yeah.
I'm very much pro that.
And it's co-op.
He said March 21st.
16th.
Okay. The 21st is my anniversary. That's why that number means something.
At least you didn't forget.
Man, you know. There's still time. March 16th. I'll forget because I'm playing Kirby's Dream,
Right.
whatever. I'm excited about that. I'll probably pick that up actually. I'm
I
very
think
much
honestly
excited.
that's the one that I was most excited about today, was seeing a release date for Kirby so soon. Mainly just because it's a Kirby co-op game.
Yeah.
Because I had so much fun with Crystal Shards. That was like one of my favorite 64 games. So I'm excited. They announced some new like abilities for Kirby. They seem cool. Like he's got a spider power up now, which out of all the power ups you can think of, I would not have expected spider to be a branded Kirby ability. I don't know. It should be fun.
I'm a little indifferent about it. I'm just kind of meh. Like, I had my time with Kirby, and then like as these new games started to come out, they just got to be like so easy that they became boring. So I'm just kind of like, meh. My time with Kirby is done, I guess.
I feel you on that. Like I find a lot of games from my childhood, even Mario 64, and then I played Mario Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mario Odyssey was fun, but it did not capture the magic that I have from Mario 64. And I think it's just because of the place you're at in life. And like when I was I'd have been 10, 11, 12, somewhere in there. When I played Mario 64 the first time. Like that's a difficult game. Yeah. Like when you're that age, or difficult. And you know, Odyssey as an adult, and you've been playing games for so long, you start to recognize, that wall's a false wall. You can blow that up.
Right.
Or hey, let's stack the Goombas on top of each other and create a giant Goomba to grab that moon. Like I don't know, it just gets easier sometimes as time goes on. So games change, but I will tell you, to see my kid play it and see it through his eyes though is magical.
Yeah, of course.
And so I feel like I've got a new lease on video games, and so I cannot wait to show him Mario 64.
And that's only gonna like get better over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Like eventually,
100%,
then you
man.
can like imagine like when you introduce him to his first JRPG.
Man, see, I worry about that stuff though, because it's like, what if he's like, Dad, this is stupid. Like, why am I standing here selecting attack, magic,
You're kicked out of the house.
or defend?
Get out of my house. You're moving out.
I love your brother more. I don't know.
Your sister's my favorite.
Dad, I don't like anime.
That is true. Oh, you stole my heart. Dad, isn't this for kids? Or perverted adults? You shut your mouth, young man.
Go to your room. Go to your room right now.
Your room. Oh, refer to me as Sensei from here on out. Anyway, sorry, where were we exactly? Gaming,
All right,
video games, Mario.
Right. They did release a Dragon Quest Builders demo that is out right now.
What is that supposed to be?
It's Minecraft, but it's set in the world of Dragon.
Yeah.
Can we check that out this weekend?
Sure.
Why not?
I want to do that. I
mean, it's free, so Tim doesn't have to pay for it, so.
Yeah. Tim doesn't have to pay for it. He should be our treasurer.
Right.
Following our treasury.
Right. Following the trend of Wii U ports, we have Hyrule Warriors Ultimate Edition.
I was just gonna say that.
Which,
I will pick that up actually. I know you guys don't care, but I'm gonna pick it up.
No, I mean go for it. To each their own. I got it on the Wii U and I played it once. It just wasn't my thing, man.
Yeah.
And I get it because I didn't grow up with like the Dynasty Warriors games, anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it has a different
Appeal.
Yeah, appeal for someone that has played those games.
See, I'm not a huge fan of Dynasty Warriors. They're fun-ish, but like when you put it, you take everything from the Zelda world and put it in there, or from the Fire Emblem world,
Sure.
or from the Gundam world.
Yeah, God, Mech Assault was so cool.
Yes, and you put those in there.
know.
Oh, it changes the game. It's so much better,
Sure.
dude. It's
Yeah.
so much better. So I will definitely pick that up. They also, what else did they announce that I was really excited about? Oh, Mario
Tennis.
Mario Tennis. I'm super excited about Mario Tennis. I don't
Mario Ball
It might-
Wacky.
know why. Yeah, that is correct. Yes.
Yeah, man. Mario Tennis has always been like one of those games. It's
Yeah.
always a good time. It
Right.
has potential to be a friendship ender, but you know,
Yes.
And it's by Camelot.
yeah, same company who's made I think just about every Mario sports game.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They did all those, and they also did Golden Sun.
Oh, yeah.
So
I didn't think about
where
that.
you guys at?
Golden
Still,
Sun 3. Oh man.
Still never played
that-
them. I remember watching Trevor play them, but I never.
Honestly,
I've
at this
yet to touch
point,
one.
Since they're already kind of on the path of it, just go ahead and port it. Just give me like an HD port of Golden Sun 1 and 2. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I would play the crap out of that. I would love, or Advanced Wars, dude. There's so many like
Oh,
Game Boy
man.
Advance games, which they're doing. What is that game called? They announced it on the Switch
I know
back.
it's kind of like that
Gamescom.
Advanced Wars sort of
It's not
style.
Tiny Metal. It's not that game, but it's something else. I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to look it up later. Dude, I should have a list of games that I can think of at any particular moment because I can't remember anything.
I think it is Tiny Metal, isn't it?
Tiny Metal is one of them, but there's another. I'll just Google it real quick. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for Mario Tennis. I think
for
that's another one I'll be picking up. I don't think I've picked up a Mario sports game probably since 64.
Yeah.
Or no,
Really?
I
it's
did
been
get it on
GameCube.
GameCube.
Yeah, I was about to say. I remember playing that.
Yeah, we had it on
War
GameCube.
Groove.
War Groove.
Yes.
Because that's like the spiritual successor, right, to Advanced Wars?
That is what I'm seeing. Yes.
Yeah, that game looks sweet. I wanted to pick that up, too.
It looks very cool.
I'm just excited that...
I like tactical games in general, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm pretty happy that in Final Fantasy Dissidia NT, I think that's what the title is, right?
The new one.
Yeah, they put... Crap, what's his name from Tactics? I can't think of his name now. One of the main characters from Tactics is in Dissidia, which is
Okay.
kind of shocking. But it's cool. I'm excited about it.
It's been so long since I played Tactics, dude.
Same.
I had the one on Advance, and I think that's the only one I ever played.
Oh, man.
They're like very different stories,
Yeah,
but the advanced one's still really good. I think I beat the first one. I don't think I ever touched the second one. Yeah, man. Sorry, I got sidetracked with the war.
no, you're
Oh,
fine.
no, you're good.
I just, dude, I'm so excited about all the Switch stuff.
I mean it's I don't know, like we've said throughout the whole thing, like it just shows how much of a variety of support that the Switch has already.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even a year old yet.
Yep.
Like
That blows me
this
away.
time last year, they were just making the announcement about it.
Oh yeah, wow, that's
Isn't that
crazy to
crazy?
think about. Yeah.
That was when we did
Jeez, time is flying by.
our very first FAMcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, because me and Trey did that one live.
Do you remember when we tried a couple ideas out and we did the Waystone?
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah.
Waystone.
I found my audio for it the other day.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
I was going through my. I saved it just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case we're ever famous and they want to put us in like some kind of museum or something. I don't
For
know.
those that don't know, the Waystone was our original podcast idea. It was just
Yeah.
me, Trey, and Zach at that point.
Yep.
Then that fell through the wayside, and FAMcast grew out of it.
Yep. The fam
And-
grew out of it. Everything grew out of that.
Yeah,
Did it? I
that
don't
kind
know.
of kickstarted everything.
I think you guys were already talking about the fam, but you didn't have a name for it at the time. Yeah. Actually, did I tell you guys I saw my dentist the other day, and he saw my shirt, and he's like, "For all Manakind, what is that?"
That's
And
awesome.
so I was like telling him, I was like, "Oh, well, we do charity stuff." I always lead with that.
Of course.
Because if
Yeah.
I just start with, "Oh, we play video games," and put it on YouTube, it's not as legitimate as, "Oh, well, we do charity streams where we play video games, we raise thousands of dollars for charity," which is kind of true. It's not a lot of thousands.
1,000s.
1,000s.
It was like
But anyway.
it was like almost $2,000, wasn't it?
We've done it multiple times though now, and
Yeah, it's
although this is
multiple
the
thousands.
first year we did it as For All Mankind.
Yes.
Dude, I'm so pumped for charity streams this coming year. Although that's completely off topic. Are we still talking about the?
I think we're still on Mario Tennis.
I think we're still
Yeah,
Mario
I
Tennis.
still have,
Mario
I
Tennis
still have a
looks
few
good.
more on the list here.
What else you
I've
got
got-
for us, Trevor?
I've got Yes. What is it? Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
East.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know how to
Uh,
pronounce it, but it's it's a JRPG.
Yeah, the one from last year on the PS4 and the Vita.
Mm-hmm.
It's making a Switch port this summer.
That excites me.
Also
Although
about Mario
I-
Tennis. I'm excited that my dude Wario is already in it. So there you go.
Ooh.
Oh, and it has a
nice.
story mode, which looks pretty fun.
Wah, wah, wah.
Anyways,
I hope they have a character that you can build. Sorry, go ahead.
Next up, we have the Super Mario Odyssey update.
So what comes with that?
meh.
So you'll be. Let's see if we look off of the. I don't know if this is the official synopsis. They're adding Luigi, but not as a playable character.
No.
So basically, Luigi opens up access to Balloon World, to where you can basically hide balloons for other players to find, and then it's like hide and seek with balloons.
That's exactly what
And-
it is.
That's it. So you play hide and seek with balloons. It's a free update.
It's dumb.
Oh, well,
Anyways,
that's better, I guess.
Lots of new snapshot filters, and they also have 3 new outfits. The sunshine shades. Please don't make me say that again. Musician hat, and knight armor. So
I like the hats, but yeah, everything else sounds kind of boring.
I mean, for me, it's free content.
Yeah.
oh, it's free. Like I don't
Am I-
care. But
Am I gonna play it? Probably not, but it's free content, and like we were talking about with Pokken, like it just shows that they're at least not giving up on their games right away. They're not just
Yeah.
like releasing a game and then forgetting about it.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much the extent of it. Nothing too crazy.
What's next?
Next up, we have SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy.
Oh,
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm actually excited
I'm
about
excited
that.
for it. Well, sort of, kind of.
I don't
I'm
know
not
how
a-
the Switch controls are gonna feel for fighting games.
Right.
I'm a little curious on that.
Like I'm not a KOF player, King of Fighters. For those of you who don't know, a lot of characters are based off of this game or off of King of Fighters. I'm not. I just want King in the game. I know it's a weird name for a chick, but she's awesome. She's one of like the staple characters. She's from like Art of Fighting, which is a part of SNK's fighting game lineup. But anyways, yeah, this game looks fun. You get to like customize your ladies, dress them up in like ninja outfits and cowgirl outfits and all sorts of stuff.
So
I was excited about that.
Moo moo. What were you gonna say, Trevor?
is it a you might know this. Is it a like a spiritual successor to Gals Fighters,
I don't know what Gals Fighter is.
the SNK game?
I don't think so. I might look that up right now, actually. But
Trevor's over here googling shit, trying to throw us off.
No, I saw it on Twitter today. I saw
Oh,
Gals
okay,
Fighters,
gotcha.
and I didn't
I'm
know
excited
if it was,
for it.
I didn't know if it was related at all because that's an SNK game with all female fighters.
I'll tell you what, man.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say no.
I've been saying. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's more of a tag battle game.
Okay.
Well, this one is more of a tag battle game, whereas it looks like Gal Fighters is not. But I could be wrong, of course. I've never seen this game in my life.
I mean, not like I had either. I just figured out.
No, I just think it's with all these tag games coming out. We've got Dragon Ball coming out, Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle coming out. I mean, Marvel's Capcom. You can even throw that in there too. But I think SNK's wanted to dip their fingers into that pot.
Dude,
Gals Fighters.
That is Gals Fighters.
I tell you what, man, I'm so pumped for Dragon Ball, and I've always said I want to be involved in a fighting game. I want to like get good, if you will. And like now I'm seeing all these fighting games and stuff. I'm seriously pumped to like learn the mechanics of a fighting game.
Yeah.
And like I think I'm gonna give a solid. I think I'll stream Dragon Ball Fighters probably a solid 2 days and give it a chance. No, I'm
probably
just
going
kidding.
to as well.
Yeah, two days isn't enough, man. Like I'll probably 2 weeks of just. I'll probably like stream for 3 hours just Dragon Ball Fighters, which still isn't enough. Like I see all these other like pro gamers or pro fighter guys, which they've been playing these games for years, and like they play 8, 9, 10 hours a day or whatever.
Yeah,
it's just
it's crazy, man.
I want to be that good, but I don't have that kind of time. But I will put in my due diligence to really get a feel for it. But
I'm here to
the point
help you,
is like I think this is gonna be the year I maybe try a few different fighters. I think I might.
Maybe we need a follow-up FAM tournament, like a month after the game releases.
I'm okay with that.
That'd be fun.
That'd be pretty cool.
I'm okay with that, but Tim's not allowed to play it for like a week beforehand. Tim just like learns a game and like he was passing me in Mario Kart, and I don't understand how he was going faster than me. Like
No,
with the
trust me.
same
I understand.
damn setup, and like we were racing very similarly. I just don't understand. I think he was cheating personally.
No, trust me, because I lost to him in the main bracket.
I know, dude. That was.
I went to the losers bracket, won the losers bracket, faced him again in the finals, lost again.
Yep, he's the one that beat me and knocked me out.
He's the one that beat everybody. Nobody beat Tim that day.
Yeah. Although, if we had gotten angry enough, we all could have beaten Tim.
We all could have.
Physically. Like, just.
Tim's going to be listening to this podcast like, wow, they really talk about me a lot when I'm not there.
They really hate me.
Oh, it's not hate. We wouldn't talk about him at all if I hated him. Anyway, I was trying to look up something about a fighting game, but I can't find it, so never mind.
Well, I don't have fighting game news for you, Zach, but I do have Mario plus Rabbids DLC coming
what are
spring
they
of
adding?
2018. They're adding Donkey Kong.
What now?
Donkey Kong.
Dude, that's cool. I want to get that game. I've genuinely heard it's a good strategy.
That's what I've heard.
I've heard it's a really good Mario XCOM.
I actually heard that didn't it win the Strategy Game of the Year award?
I think so.
I think it did at the VGAs.
The Game Awards, yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually sold on that game. From day one, when they first showed it, I was excited by that game. Yeah. I just don't have the money to drop on every freaking game that comes out.
Right. And for something like that, for me, it's hard for me to spend like full retail price on a game that I'm like, oh yeah, it looks really cool. I'm sure I'd have fun with it. But am I going to play it for a night and then shelf it?
Yeah, probably.
It's hard to say, man. But something like Monster Hunter, where I'm like, yes, I know that I'm going to play this nonstop.
They came out with a new trailer for the Palamumu. Oh, that looks so.
Is that the Coral Highlands or whatever? Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh man, that looks so good.
I've been like, dude, I'm like an evangelist for Monster Hunter Worlds, dude. I tell everyone about it. I'm like, hey, are you gonna get Monster Hunter World? Like, I've been
Have you
talking
heard
to
the
my
good
favorite streamers about it, and I'm like, they're all like, I'm thinking about getting it on PC. No, get it on Xbox. Well, yeah, that's
Console.
right. I'm not even telling people PS4. Not that PC isn't great, but I know that I can't stream it and play it on my
Sure.
PC because my PC just can't handle it. So I'm trying to get people to buy it on console so I have people to play with.
Yeah, understandable.
I mean, depending on the mods that people come out with, I would probably pick it up on PC.
Is it
Like,
going to be open to mods?
I would
know.
imagine so. I mean,
Street Fighter?
just
is,
about
right?
every Capcom game has been open to mods.
Oh, okay, all right. I was not aware.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
really good though. I'm excited.
I'm super excited. Dragon Ball Fighters and Monster Hunter Worlds are really the only two games. Like, man, I almost bought Sword Game, Trevor.
Sword game.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier.
Near.
Near Automata the other day, but I'm just not gonna have any time to play it. I don't have the money to buy it anyway, but I'm not gonna have any time to play it once DBZ and or DBFZ and Monster Hunter Worlds come out. It's
We're
just
about
not
to be
fair.
busy, man.
We're
Yeah,
about
I
to be
mean,
very busy.
I'm in the same boat. It's like I started playing Neo, but then we got Dragon Ball coming out, Monster
Yeah.
Hunter, and AE before all of the Street Fighter Arcade Edition before everything else. So it's like I'm gonna be busy with
I'm
all
gonna
of my
do-
fighting games, and plus I'm trying to get into competition mode with those, and I'm nowhere near ready for that.
Yeah.
I'm freaking out about it, but it's whatever.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a mad dash. Someone told me in my chat that I'm 3 main missions away from beating Neo.
No, nice.
So like I'm gonna do a mad dash to beat all the side missions and then the main mission,
Very cool.
and then it should be time for DBZ.
I'm having
We'll
a good
see.
time with that
We'll
game,
see.
man.
Dude, it's so good. It's genuinely just fantastic. Like sometimes when I'm gonna play it, I'm just like, I don't really want to play it. You know, I've been playing a lot of these Dark Souls like games, and the second like I load it up and I hit the first enemy, I'm like, oh yeah, dude, I love this game. Like
It's so
I'm so
satisfying.
happy I'm playing it right now.
Right.
Yep. It's such a satisfying game. I don't play a lot of games anymore that I play, and I'm just like, oh, I feel this game. Like this game speaks to me.
I know what you mean, man.
Like I put a crap ton of time into Assassin's Creed,
Oh,
but
man.
Assassin's Creed just like
I haven't touched that game in so long.
it's so good, dude. It is
Yeah.
so good, but at the same time, it's just like I was getting really bored with it. Like by the last 5 or 10 hours of gameplay, I had to push myself to beat it because I just didn't want to. And I'm not sure if that was because I was streaming it and I was in a weird mood and didn't feel like streaming, or because that happens. Like sometimes you just don't want to stream.
I get it.
But I don't think it was that. I think it was just like that game is so open and so big, and to do things properly, like you just have to dump a ton of time into it. Like I love open world games, but sometimes they become a chore.
I think that's what it came down to, man. Like once you got so far in, it became like you'd be ready for the next story mission. Like the story would get so good, like, oh
Yep.
yeah, I can't wait to do this next part. It's like, oh well, you need 5 more levels, so
Yeah,
Get to
exactly.
grinding these pickup side quests
Yeah.
and
And a lot of the side quests weren't that good.
yeah,
Right?
a lot
Just
of them.
okay.
I wouldn't say that they were repetitive. Like I feel like they mixed them up a decent amount,
Yeah.
but still, it just wasn't enough to. They just felt
Yeah.
forced.
And the hunting was cool too. The hunting, I don't know why this became a shit on Assassin's Creed podcast, but the hunting was cool too until you've killed your 900th deer or antelope or jackalope. Or
I did
whatever
not
they
do any hunting.
and
haven't done any
upgrade your
hunting
things. Like, dude, getting your upgrades for your items are wait, hang on. You did not do any hunting?
I mean,
I've done any
You
yet.
beat the game, didn't you, Trevor?
yeah,
How did you upgrade your items?
a
How
little
did you?
bit.
How, did you hack the game?
Did you just break items down and use the items from that?
A little bit, but that usually gave like metal.
Yeah. Well, and then you can also get a perk that lets you buy animal items from vendors, but that gets pricey.
I didn't buy a single
Wow.
item. I beat the game and I did not buy a single thing.
Trevor speedran the game.
Yeah. Oh, apparently he's got all
I'm
the
actually
secret
up
hacks.
tomorrow night at AGDQ. You should check me out.
Yeah.
Steak
Bloodborne,
sauce
all
for-
bosses.
Right.
Yeah, it was a good game, but like it just didn't speak to me like that.
Sure.
Game. Like,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what game spoke to me is fucking Doki Doki Literature Club,
La la la
which,
la la
which you
la,
can't
la.
talk about because Trey and
La, la,
Tim
la,
are going
la,
to be
la.
playing through soon. But if you guys haven't checked that out, it's free on Steam. Don't be deceived. It is devilishly charming, and also actually evil. But yeah, I'll stop there.
We'll be discussing that when you come up tomorrow, Zach.
Yeah.
I have not been able to discuss it with anyone yet.
Yeah, this weekend is the Dragon Ball Fighters beta, and I am coming over to your guys' place. We're gonna be watching GDQ, and we're gonna be streaming Dragon Ball Fighters, right?
Yep. The Dissidia beta also opens tomorrow too.
Oh, I would like to check that out.
Yeah, so we could do just kind of like a open beta weekend kind of thing.
Yeah,
play a few things.
To me.
There's two more things from the Nintendo Direct. Not very big ones, but
Sorry, I got on a sidetrack.
No, you're fine. I just want to make sure that I get complete full coverage here.
Yeah.
So we have Faye and Celeste, both EA originals. I can tell by the look on your face you've heard of them before.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're like EA's like story games, to where like they tried the whole like charming like single player game route.
It's like their indie game side, isn't
Yeah,
it?
right.
Yeah, gotcha.
Except it's still EA. But starting with Celeste, that one comes out January 25th on the Switch from Matt Makes Games. So I guess maybe it is they're both from EA, so it looks like it's an incubator. EA Originals is an incubator for the types of indie games you don't typically see from a publisher from EA.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that that's cleared up, and so Celeste comes out January 25th, and then Faye comes out February 16th. The last one, which this one was kind of a big deal, was Payday 2. That was February 27th. So they're adding another character named Joy.
I could care less. It's been around forever and stuff. Like, it just doesn't seem...
So I don't know. Kind of cool that it's...
Celeste looks cool. I'll say that. I may pick up Celeste. Looks awesome. Faye looked like it would be like a fun, like speedrunning game almost. Just has like a lot of the speedrunning elements.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But
yeah, I agree with you. It'd be kind of cool to check out.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's pretty much the end of the Direct. It ended on a stronger note because they basically announced Dark Souls Remastered, but we've already covered that. Those are all the announcements we had at Nintendo today. So pretty strong start to the year.
Yeah, I like to think so.
For Dark Souls on the Go, that's gonna be sweet, and Mario Tennis. So I think those are like my two favorite things. Well, sorry, and The World Ends with You. So that's my top three out of that list right there.
I would agree with that list.
And we'll probably have some more announcements here in the next couple months, because I did hear some sort of analyst was speculating that we'll have a Animal Crossing and
yeah, okay.
Right. No, I know it's the same thing you hear all the time, but we'd have a Pokemon and a Animal Crossing announcement in March. Yeah,
No,
Metroid's still supposed to come out this year.
Please.
I heard Bayonetta's supposed to come out this year. Bayonetta 3, I mean.
That Climax Edition.
Right. Non-stop Climax Edition.
Non-stop, my friends.
I'll probably end up picking that up.
Yeah.
Bayonetta's one of my favorite beat 'em ups, next to like Devil May Cry.
Yeah, it was solid. I haven't revisited it. I never even did 2, so. But yeah, with that being said, lots of good things coming to the Switch this year, and it's only just begun. We're only in the first month, so they'll probably have a lot more announcements later on. But until then, make sure you let us know what you thought of today's podcast. Follow us, leave a comment, check us out on Twitch. We're always streaming on there, and we also have our Discord open. So definitely check out our links for Discord. Come chat, play some games with us. We'd be happy to have you. And
hell yeah.
Until next week, we'll see you next time.
Later.
Deuces.